For example 2, it says factoring out a monomial first again. This is just an application problem or a story problem. A rectangular prism has the volume of 36x to the third plus 51x squared plus 18x. Factor to find the possible length, width, and height of the prism. And we know that the volume is length times width times height. So in this problem, even though it doesn't say in the actual story problem to find a GCF, you should look for that. Okay, see if it's something bigger than 1. So 36, 51, and 18. 3 can go into all of those. Then I looked, is there an x in every single term? Yes. And if there is, you take the lowest x out. So in this case, it's just 3x. Now, just like the problems above, whatever your GCF is, you have to put it in your answer right away. So we know that's part of my answer. And then the second part is to go ahead and divide it out. So 36 divided by 3 is 12. 3 minus 1 is x squared. 51 divided by 3 is 17. 2 minus 1 is x. 18 divided by 3 is 6. And 1 minus 1 is 0, so we don't write that down. So now, the 3x, don't worry about that anymore since it's in our answer. This part, we need to do x factor. And so we're going to multiply our first times our last. So 12 times 6 is 72. And our goal is to try to get to the middle number, 17. And so the factors of 72 would give us an 8 and 9. There's many, many, many more. But 8 and 9 do add to 17. And so I could say x plus 8, x plus 9. But I know I've got to go back to that first number inside the parentheses and divide by 12. But for these, we cannot divide evenly on either one. So we look to see, can we reduce either of these? And we can. So we know that 4 can divide into 8 and 12. 3 can divide into 9 and 12 evenly. So I would have x plus 2/3 and x plus 3/4. So then the last step is to bring the bottom up and rewrite the answer. And then lastly, just understanding your answer. We were finding the volume or the dimensions of the volume. So we know that the volume was this here. But if we broke it down, this is like your length, your width, and your height. And we know that if we were to multiply those together, you would equal the volume, which goes back to this.